We are talking girls flag football here at the Boost Performance Center. We got the guy himself, the Boost man, Ray Bass, along with Coach Jen Constuble, the girls flag football coach from Roosevelt High School, in this Grit Iron Special. Boost man.
Thanks, Pep. So, I got to say, first off, I want to say that I'm really excited to see girls flag become an official CIF sport. I love the game of football. I think from a developmental standpoint, it's one of the best team sports that exists, and it's really cool to see girls finally be able to experience it. On the other side, I'm a girl dad, right? So I feel like I finally had the opportunity to get my little football player. That was something I kind of threw out the window, but now I feel like I'm getting my hopes up again. But Coach, you've been around football for many years. I've seen you out in the circuit. You've been around this game. From your opinion, why is it important for young girls to participate in football?
I think right out the gates, it's important for girls to participate in sports in general. It doesn't matter what sport it is. It's just the confidence they boost that they get out of it, the motivation they get behind it. They learn so much about themselves while playing sports. But transitioning specifically to flag, this is a sport that they were always told no. They always saw everyone else doing it. They saw their brothers and their dads, trophies on the walls and we've had a lot of girls even in our program who always thought, oh, that's a sport I want to play, but I can't play it because someone's always going to tell me no, so they transition to other sports. So being able to turn that love of the game to actually being able to participate on the field brings out so much more confidence in their playability and their athleticism, and it turns them into better student athletes. Because in order to keep that work ethic on the field, they have to have the same amount on the classroom.
For sure, and that's what's great about sports. I love the fact that you brought that up because it's, sports just helps bring out in young men and women, it just makes them better overall people, so I think that's awesome to get involved in any sport. And then what are some of the big, what are some of the things that girls can look forward to playing this game? We were just talking a while ago, you're talking about the prospect of, going to college and playing. Are those some things that girls can expect now? Is that happening right now?
Yeah, most definitely. With the rise of flag football just across the nation, I think just in the last 3 years, the percentage increase has been 65%. And that's just national statistics. You see more and more girls joining local clubs, local rec programs, and now that it is an official high school sport, there's a lot more growth at the collegiate level and at the national level. There's USA national teams who are just adult, and now they did 17U, and now they're even going down to a 12U program to give these girls opportunity to really compete against the best of the best. They do it in softball, they do it in soccer, and now's the opportunity for girls to see, hey, look it, this is really something I can continue pursuing. Collegiately, there's scholarship money out there. We're very fortunate to have some amazing athletes a part of our program last season. 7 of them received multiple scholarship offers, and not a single one had ever played flag football before.
Wow! And you had the first, right?
I had the very first.
The very first in the district to get a start. That's.
Yeah, she was an outstanding corner, and most importantly, she was an outstanding student. She came from a soccer background and transitioned what she learned there and decided, hey, listen, my footwork and my playability can transition to this corner position, and just really develop a real love of the game. And that's what it comes from, is being taught, being coached up, and understanding, hey, listen, this is something I can really do. And then once they realize that all those dots connect, they really become passionate about it.
Nice. That's really cool. So I have one more question for you. I'm a strength conditioning coach. So is there any difference in terms of how girls need to develop? I spent some time, coaching girls flag last year at the high school level. And what I'm seeing right now is that we don't really have that much, at least here in the IE, development at the younger levels. What are some things that young girls should be doing if they look to play in high school? What should they be doing right now?
Football's football. It's you're gonna train just like you're a football player, regular, but you're just playing without the pads. Yeah. So the strength part of it, hitting that weight room, doing your plyos, doing all of that conditioning stuff is so important. We have spring ball going on right now, and I think I mentioned it. I got girls puking on the field because they weren't hitting the weight room without me. But it's that push. They develop so much more as far as speed and playability hitting that weight room. That weight room is key.
Yeah. No, you don't have to tell me. I mean, and I hope all you girls hear that. You know, you're hearing from Coach Jen, you know, getting in the weight room, you know, speed training, all, you know, just becoming a better athlete is still just as important as if you're playing any other sport.
Right, it all adds up, and it definitely adds up, especially, you know, obviously in flag you have a lot more footwork, a lot more hip mobility, and, you know, getting around the edges and stuff like that. So, you know, hitting those ladder drills, hitting all those step overs, stuff like that, it all ties in.
Awesome. Thanks, Coach. I appreciate your time, appreciate the feedback. You know, in case you guys didn't know, we are actually participating in girls flag this year, in flag in general. So if you want more information about that, please check us out. We're going to be starting a flag season to help bring flag to the IE, and then we will have a girls division as well. You guys check it out. Thanks again, Coach.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Coach. Thank you, Boost Man. And if you would like to get more information on the fall flag football season, make sure you contact Boost. You can also send us your question for a future Gridiron special. I'm Pep Fernandez. We'll see you next time.